26. Happy Mother's Day here in the United States. So I decided to do a quick live, and I'll tell you why. I got a message this morning from one of my viewers who lives in Uganda, and he was like, "I follow you on Instagram, and I've watched all your movies." And he goes, "And I loved watching your lives." And he goes, "You haven't done a live in a while, and I was just curious if you're going to do a live." I thought about that, and I was like, "Yeah, I haven't done a live in a while." And part of it was because I moved to Phoenix here, and I was just sort of getting adjusted to like, because I had roommates, but I was kind of always alone. And here I sort of moved in with like friends who I consider family, and I just had less time alone. I was hanging with my people that I love and care for, and I kind of just stopped doing the lives. I mean, it's the same people I was with um over the holidays, but I officially moved to Phoenix in January, and I have been going back and forth between here and LA a lot, like every 2 or 3 weeks, and, it's exhausting. I'm staying with my friend out there, but it's a long drive, it's like 6 hours, and I was doing it a lot, and I needed to stop because, it's just a long drive. It's also, like, starting to get really hot. So, today on Mother's Day here in Phoenix on May 10th, 2026, it's over 100 degrees. I don't know if you can see it on my watch. It says 102, and it's supposed to be 104. And tomorrow is supposed to be even hotter. I think tomorrow's supposed to be 107. And it gets like this in the summer, but it's only May. So it's crazy because I came back from LA on Cinco de Mayo and it was cold and rainy in Los Angeles. And then I got through the desert and right when I hit Palm Springs, it started to warm up, but it was like high 70s, low 80s, if that. It was beautiful. So, and then I got here and boom, it's supposed to be like this for the next couple of days. What's interesting is my dad is coming in. My dad and my nephew are driving in from Wisconsin, and they're going out to California, and I'm go with them. So they're picking me up. So sadly, on Wednesday morning, yeah, Wednesday morning, we're gonna have to be driving through the 100-degree weather in the desert. So that's gonna be sucky. But my dad's car runs great, has air conditioner, so it's gonna be hot, but it's gonna be fine. We'll just be all cool. Hi, Saprito Shan, how are you? Um, Hold on, I took allergy medicine, but it's my allergies acting up. So, I just I just wanted to say, happy Mother's Day to everybody. There's a lot of mothers out there and a lot of grandmothers and a lot of matriarchal people. And so today is your day, and we just wanted to say, happy Mother's Day. And like I said from one of my viewers, I haven't done a live in months, and so I want to start picking 'em up again. What's up, Emily Griffith? How are you? Joanna's Joanna Scott Bebb says hi. Welcome to my live. Where are you guys at? Where are you guys listening from? I'm in Phoenix, Arizona now. I moved here from Los Angeles, California. I worked in the film industry as I'm taking a break from the film industry, mostly just from the job that I do. I still want to write and direct, but I kind of needed a break. And so out here, I'm looking for work. But it's crazy. I started doing like I'm a trivia brand ambassador now. I do trivia nights here during the week, and I love it. I get to go to all the bars and meet people. It's a lot of fun. It doesn't pay great, but I had to create a whole new Instagram for it, which is kind of funny. So, and it's local here to the Phoenix area, so that's kind of nice. I love it actually. It's a nice break. I love being on set, but after 20 years, I've worked on like 350 movies and always on as crew and not as a writer or director. So, as of the end of 2025, I needed a mental break, so I took one, and I moved out here, and I'm sort of starting fresh. So there's that. I'm also working on my writing now. I want to do more script writing. I'm writing a book. I wrote a children's book, doing a collection of short stories, working on another novel. So I've been busy, focused on that. So that's what's been taking my time. But then it got really hot. It's so hot today. It is. It's like I tell you, it's like over 100 degrees. I don't know what that is Celsius, you guys. Sorry, but it's probably over 32 degrees Celsius, 33 maybe 34. I'm not bad. I'm not great with Celsius, but I know about 32 is really hot. So that's where we are right now. It's hot today. It's gonna be like this for the next few days. So I just wanted to jump online real quick and just remind you guys that I'm out there and that I'm sorry that I haven't done a live in a while. And my goal is to start doing them more often. What's up, um, Joanna's? Where are you guys listening at? We had 43 at one time. Now we're down to 5. So part of the reason why I stopped doing my lives is I just didn't have the numbers anymore because I wasn't consistent with it, and that made it hard. So I got to get back in and doing it and being more consistent with it. So um, I was getting adjusted to this new life, and I just feel like I didn't have a lot to share. And because I didn't have a lot of listeners, it just seemed kind of like pointless to do it. But then, like I said, I had one of my listeners message me on Instagram today, and he's like, "You don't do lives anymore. I love listening to your lives." So I'm doing them. Let's see. I'll do it for a couple. It's gonna be hard because I'll be on a road trip the next few days. So if I do lives, it'll have to be once we're back when we're at the hotel, and I'll just go outside and do them. I'll do quick ones, but although we're just going to from here to Riverside, which is like 4 hours. So I'm not. It's not like a road trip for me. It's a road trip for my dad and my nephew who are leaving from Wisconsin are now actually going through the state of Kansas. I think their goal tonight is to stop in New Mexico, which is one state over the other way. So, and then I'm about a 6 or 7 hour drive from there, and then we're another 4 hours from where we got to be in California. So I'm not going to Los Angeles. We're going to a different city, the city I grew up in called Riverside. But yeah, so just wanted. So I'm online right now. Just saying hi to everybody. Also wish everybody happy Mother's Day. If you're an American, today is a special day, so please celebrate your mothers. My mother passed away in 2023, and so her we will be passing her gravesite on the way. So either on the way out to Riverside or on the way back home, we're definitely going to stop by and visit her grave. Out of everybody, because I live here, I think I'm the one that's been the most. I've probably been about 3 or 4 times since she's passed. My dad has not been there since she's passed, and I think my nephew went once. So because I don't live here, and I don't live near it. I mean, when I lived in Los Angeles, I was an hour and a half away from her gravesite, and here in Phoenix, I'm about 4.5 hours away. So it's really hard for me to go, which is why I think we're going to try and do it, especially this week because it's Mother's Day today, and I got to see her, got to get some flowers, and so make sure you hug and love on your mom and treat her special today. If there's any mothers listening, happy Mother's Day to you. And yeah, I will try to do more lives for you guys. So I don't have a specific time yet. I was doing it around 5:30 in the evening. I might keep that time up again. It seems to be the best time. Um, but my niece that's here, my niece doesn't always she likes to jump on with me, and so sometimes it's really hard for me to actually talk to people. So I will do what I can, but thank you guys for missing my lives and letting me know. And I'll start doing more. And then I was talking about my movies and stuff. I haven't directed any movies since Grandma's Cookies. Like I said, I the film industry right now is kind of in a flux, and I got in a really dark place last year. That's part of the reason why I moved out to Phoenix. And so just trying to get my head on right. Like I said, focus on writing. That's my goal. I want to finish my book. So I'll get back onto that today. But I had to take a moment and just say happy Sunday, happy Mother's Day. Wishing everybody the best. Let's talk soon. Um, just if you want to like and subscribe and get notified, I'll let you know when I'm live. And I'll figure out a set schedule. But like I said, I was doing it before around 5:30 at night, and that might be back when I start doing it again. So, all right, you guys, take care, and thanks again for jumping on and listening. And we're gonna talk soon. Okay.